To be assertive, you must know what you want, what you need, and what you feel, and be able to manage your emotions and feelings while communicating and choosing your words very carefully. Assertiveness is therefore not just speaking the truth, it is a core communication skill. Hi, welcome once again to my channel, Relationship Matters with Modukweka. If you are new to this channel, remember to subscribe. Do it straight away. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always stopping by. Remember to leave a comment for me in the comment box. In this channel, we discuss about our relationship, everything that concerns our relationship. We talk about our personal relationship. Our personal relationship, because it is the most important relationship. We discuss how we show up to the world in the best version of ourselves. Today, we want to be looking at the topic assertiveness. Yes, assertiveness. Many people are held back from developing assertive skills because they doubt the validity of their own feelings. They are not very sure about what they need and what they want. Assertiveness is the balance between aggressive communication and passive communication. You are aggressive when your viewpoint comes across as being hostile or, worse still, being like a bully. While when you are passive, your viewpoint comes as being submissive. What we want to be looking at is the balance, the in between, not being aggressive and not being unduly submissive. The first sentence, if you don't mind, turn down your music. Then, if you come as, you must turn down your music right now. Both have communicated. Is any of them an assertive communication? No. The first one comes across as being passive. The person you're communicating with may take it as if, yes, it's a choice that I should do. If I like, I can put down the volume of my music. It doesn't see your need. Your need is not established in clear terms because you said, if you don't mind, can you turn down the volume of your music? While the second one says, you must turn down that music right now. That comes across as being very aggressive or even a bully. First one is said in a passive way, which makes your neighbor not to take you very seriously. While the second one is said in a demanding and aggressive way. We can all learn to be more assertive by identifying our needs and our wants and expressing them in a clear and positive way. More importantly, learning to say no when you need to. No is a powerful word. If you need to learn how to say no, please watch my video on learning to say no. If you are passive, you may have this vague sense of dissatisfaction. You don't like the way you are treated. You may have a compelling case, but nobody notices it. Remember, nobody notices when things are going right. They only notice when it is wrong. Because you are agreeable and because you are passive, you would feel discontented within yourself. But people around you may not even notice that you are feeling discontented. Remember our example of the sentence, can you turn down the volume of your music? The recipient may not think that that statement is important, but to you, it might be causing you serious headache because what you have said has been said in a passive way. The recipient may as well just discountenance you and continue enjoying their music. To be assertive, you must figure out what you want, what you need, and how you feel. Your goals must be clearly defined, and you must have a strategy of how to make it happen. Remember that I said at the beginning of this video that to be assertive means you must know what you want, what you need, how you feel, and how to manage your emotions without necessarily hurting the person you are communicating with. You must be able to stand up and say clearly what you want so that when you are not getting what you want, when your goals are defined and you have the strategy of getting what you want, when your rights are being infringed on, you would immediately notice that no, this is not right. Then you can't communicate it. You can't communicate clearly. This is what I want. This is my viewpoint. This is what I stand for. Today, let us look at 3 simple steps of how to become more assertive. Simple steps to be more assertive is to identify, verify, and accept. Yes, you identify, you verify, and then you accept. When you do these 3 simple things, when you practice doing these simple things, over time you will become very, very assertive. Identify. When you identify, you describe vividly what has happened without blaming, judging, pointing fingers, or reacting. Just simply put, identify what has happened. I'll give you a good example. I used to be very passive when it comes to decision making, especially in the home front. When my husband says things, I think that, well, he should know, and I'll be passive. But when I started to identify, a lot of improvements begin to occur. When I say identify, just describe what has happened, nothing more. For instance, maybe you have made dinner and probably one of your children just come, oh, not again. You have been in the kitchen for probably an hour or so preparing this meal, and then somebody comes, not again. What I mean by identifying is just to say, oh, Diola, what you just said, for me, I felt that that's disrespectful. I've been cooking all day, and is it that what I've cooked is not right? What exactly do you mean by not again? When you try to describe your feelings and what was communicated in that message to you, you might feel disrespected, you might feel that unappreciated. You just identify, is it that you don't like what I cook? Is it that I'm wasting my time? However you can put it, just try to identify the situation. When you identify, you tell the person accurately how you felt. When I heard that, I felt disrespected. When I heard that, I felt unappreciated. When I heard that, oh, I felt worthless. Whatever it is that you feel, just identify it and leave it at that. The first one is that you identify, you describe accurately what happened. The second step is that you verify. Is this what you mean by? Is it that you have been having too much of beans and dodo lately? whatever. Just try to verify what that person intends to tell you. Most often, once you verify, the person will begin to backpedal. They just say things like, oh, you are too sensitive. Ah, no. Oh, but you have communicated what you want, because verifying makes you very assertive. You are asking that person to the face without any offense, is this what you mean? And you are going to get one of the two reactions. Either the person backpedals and eventually will not do it again. And when this, I say the person backpedals, I mean the person say, mommy, you're too sensitive. Oh, sweetheart, that's not what I mean. Whatever. Or maybe it's in an office situation. The person say, oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry if that's the way you feel. That's not what I meant. No. Or the person comes out outright and tell you, so what? Yes, that's what I mean. Is you are fond of it. I'm telling you as it is. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. So you are expecting two reactions from your verification. Is either the person backpedals or the person goes all the way, yes, and emphasize that yes, I mean it. That's it. I've told you. What can you do? Whatever the reaction is, whether it's backpadding or all the way out to become very aggressive and say, yes, I did it. Then you go to step three. Step three, accept. When you accept, it is a powerful assertiveness. When you accept without explanation, without justification, without complaint, without anything, you have put that person on notice. It is a powerful form of assertiveness. You just say, okay, that's your okay of acceptance. Carry more weight than any other words that you want to speak at that moment. You just accept that person. You have deliberately put that person on notice. That person now knows that you know, that person knows that, oh, okay. The likelihood of that person repeating the same thing again is very limited. Try those three steps, and I tell you, you will over time become more assertive in your way of communication. In all of this, personality matters. Understanding personality will improve your assertiveness. Understanding personality puts you at an advantage of clearly knowing what you want, how you feel, and your needs. The other advantage is that you begin to understand other people. Like I always say, I reduce stress and improve communication. These simple steps, when you practice them, you become a very clear and effective communicator. Life is all about communication. In all our daily interaction, whatever you do, whatever your profession is, one thing is the common denominator. We all deal with people. And because we are not all from the same upbringing, we are different, we are diverse. You have to learn to effectively communicate with others. Assertiveness is a very core communication skills. You need to learn to be assertive so that others will not trample all over you. You will not be taken advantage of. Some people are just there to take advantage of you, to trample on your rights and treat you as trash. A key skill that you can use to overcome this is to learn to be assertive. And the foundation for being assertive is by understanding yourself. We all need to understand ourselves in clear, unambiguous ways. For me, if you have not taken your personality assessment, what are you waiting for? Click on the link below right now and take your assessment. The results you will get from this assessment will give you a clear understanding of your wants, your need, how you feel, and how you show up to other people. If you have learned something, please leave a comment for me until I come your way another time. Keep being assertive. See you next time. Bye.